I got a motor that overheated on me, and I'm going to use my visual IR thermometer and take a look at what we got going on the motor. So you can see the motor right there, and now I'll just switch. So it's showing about 130 degrees Fahrenheit. So now we'll go up in IR and we'll blend the images together. You can kind of see difference, and you can see our hot spot right there. That's showing 136 degrees, which is pretty damn hot for this motor. So right now I can't trip the thermal switch, so I'm just going to say that it's too hot. Looks like up there at the bearing it's pretty hot too, so it could be, it's hard to tell whether you can see it. I think that's probably the best shot that I've got of it so far. So it looks like at the bearing it's pretty hot too, but it looks like over here on the side of the motor I'm sorry, I know this is just like a pain in the ass having to see it from all these different directions, but it looks like there is where it's the hottest. Right there, it's 130 something degrees. So anyways, we'll let this thing cool down, take the cover off, let the air circulate through it, hopefully cool it down, and then I'll come back and check the temperature on it. And I'm gonna just go off 130 some odd degrees. Looks like that's about where it's peaking out. So I'll take a picture of it. So we'll let it cool down for a little while, and then we'll see if we can get it to reset that thermal switch. I forgot to show you. Let's see if it gets in focus. All right, I think it's in focus now. That you can see down there on the bottom left hand, right there. It shows the operating temperature, which is 40 degrees Celsius. So I'll convert that to Fahrenheit and put it somewhere right along here on the bottom of the video so we can see what the operating temperature is. If we're anywhere close to that high end of the operating temperature, then we know that just the thermal switch has been tripped, which is right there. So always make sure you got the gate operator turned off when you switch this and the battery backup disconnected, because the motor could kick on. Most likely it is going to kick on if it's stopped in a cycle. The operating temperature at 40 degrees Celsius was somewhere in the neighborhood of 100 and something degrees, just over 100. So we're still above that. It's gone down 10 degrees approximately, and I need it to go down another 20 degrees. But while we're at it, we'll just go ahead and see if I can go ahead and reset it. And like I said, it's pretty imperative that you make sure that this thing is turned off. So let's see if we can hear it click. And that's why you want to make sure it's turned off. And I could have swore I had that thing unplugged. Okay, you see what's happening? It's not hitting that, the limit cam is out of position and it's not hitting that bottom limit. So it's not recognizing that it's closed.